out of Facebook in a moment. So let's see if I can get live. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, I am live. Hey, hey, Facebook. It's your girl, Dr. Khadija X. Chapman, Coach Monista. I've got Instagram is in the house. I have Facebook in the house. And you know what? My commitment is to come online at noon and at midnight now. The goal is to do it every day for the next 90 days. So we'll see how that goes. Sometimes I have to take appointments. Sometimes it just is what it is. I am in real estate. And when the bank call and they say, we got a closing, I got to run sometimes if my team can't handle it. I'm like the third person that may have to take over something. So at the end of the day, I do have a team, but sometimes I have to play team as well, right? So but for those who do not know me, I am Dr. Khadija X. Chapman, Coach Me Nisa. I'm a radical wealth building strategist. I'm a seven-figure legacy builder. Yes, I have a challenge to engineer Black millionaires. I am my online presence is Coach Nisa, the radical wealth building seven-figure strategist. So my big goal is to engineer millions of Black millionaires. Doesn't mean I work with everybody. I want to be real clear. I want to be real clear. I'm an equal opportunity coach. My goal is to, help free some of my people though. How about that? Because at the end of the day, there's not a lot of people really standing for us in this space of excellence, and that's what I'm here for. So I put together something called Coach Mary Needs to Triple Pay. Coach Mary Needs to Triple Pay. Ooh, I like that. So I'm gonna name that the name of my masterclass. Coach Mary Needs to Triple Pay, because what happens is when you work with me, when you hire me, right? We know a lot of us when we go to hire people, we're like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it? Am I gonna get what I bargained for? That kind of thing. Is my money gonna be well spent? So I always wanted to put together a win-win scenario because that's something that I typically do. I put together win-win scenarios, and my win-win scenario goes like this: you invest in yourself, you invest with me, you pay me for a product, a service, right? To be your coach, to be your seven-figure strategist. And at the end of the day, what happens is I get to take the money that you hand me. I get to do what I do with it, and then I hand it back to you either through I double it or I triple it, depending on what course you work with me. Now, here's the real cool part, okay? No matter what, you'll get your money back. No matter what. That's my guarantee. I work with you for 365 days, but my program is for 2 years. And it's really more about accountability. It's accountability to your vision. It's accountability to you as a person. It's accountability to what's possible for you. I help you stand in the space of possibilities. I stretch you into something. A lot of people who join my program, my platform, they never think in a million years they could create $1 million in a year, let alone a lifetime. But I'm here to tell you, absolutely can. And this is not like no kind of get rich quick scheme or anything like that. A lot of the things is principles of the Most High. I teach the principles of the Most High. I teach energy, how to source your energy so that you create whatever it is that you desire. And this is the thing: God talks to us all the time. He talks to us all the time. The challenge is a lot of us, we don't listen. And God sends messengers like myself to help you to step into your greatness, to step into your excellence. So a lot of times we're so busy like chasing, money or whatever. And even though one of my platforms is the Black Millionaires Matrix, it's a wealth building platform designed to engineer, Black millionaires. So a lot of people think it's all about money, right? Oh, they see the Rolex, they see the red bottoms, they see the Gucci's, the LVs, and all that crap. Those people are very wealthy. Okay, I'm not here to make them more wealthy. I'm here. A lot of that is representation of wealth. They say success leaves clues. So my team was like, "You got to get some designer stuff." I'm like, "Okay, all right, whatever." So I got things that people could really identify with. If I have on a pair of shoes that cost $2,000, which I have, a lot of us don't have a clue. If you don't study that designer, you don't know the shoes cost anything. And I'm not a big fan of buying stuff for $2,000, not shoes anyway. But these shoes are so fly that I bought. I don't even know the name, but it's a red box. They got a bunch of glitter on them. They bad. Um, and the whatever the name of the designer is. Sorry, I don't know the designer name offhand. When you buy their shoes, they have a lifetime warranty. The glitter never comes off. I'm like, how do they do? But there's Swarovski crystals, I believe. And in the event your shoes do something happen with them or whatever, they replace them. All of that good stuff, right? So one of the things that I notice is that oh, but to the title of this platform, I can't put a title. Well, I can't put a title eventually on Instagram, but it's Coachman Nista Radical Game Changers Triple Pay, because a lot of the things that I do. Let me go back a little bit of history, right? Um, I used to my code name. I always say code names, right? Was a queen of the double digit comma club, because you want to check what at least two comments in it, right? So, and I have Instagram there, I have Facebook, YouTube, I have Twitter here. So that's why I kind of go back and forth with eye contact, right? So just rock with me, roll with me, you guys, roll with me. Unfortunately, Instagram doesn't have a way to add them to some of the other things that I can do to so we can all be in the same place as I go live. But I'm sure they're getting there, right? I'm going to add TikTok probably to a lot of stuff that I'm doing. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. The bottom line is this is about you. This is about you putting your money somewhere where it can be sourced and it can be returned to you. And I used to like not want to offer this because I didn't want to be seen as a financial like strategist, or as a what's what I'm looking for? Like, I don't know. I don't have like I'm not a Series 7's licensed anything, which I don't want to be. I'm not licensed as a broker, which I don't want to be. This, when you join me, it's a private club that I have. And there's an agreement between two people who are agreeing to trust one another and work with one another. You can't, it's almost like I'm not going to do something. I'm not going to say something I'm not going to do. So, it's just is what it is. And there's all type of insurances in place if something does happen to me, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, but without getting into all of that gory details, at the end of the day, it's really more about you winning. It's more about you being in a position to win. I'm looking to work with people who are high-minded, who really want to take their lives to the next level. And I'm really looking to create a community of winners and people who are millionaires. I've told the story how I had a platform. We needed $7.5 million to get to $1 billion. 7.5 million to get to $1 billion. I didn't have 7 people or 8 people in my community, because I put up 1 million, okay, to get to this. So that's a whole nother conversation. But I didn't have 7 people. Now I have mentors and coaches, and I definitely know multimillionaires. I do, but they're not like, they're kind of doing their own thing with their own money. However, imagine if I'd helped you make $10 million over the past 2 or 3 years. And then I said, hey, I need 7.5 million. It gets us to $1 billion. Would you, it's a project with Lamborghini. Okay. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about this. It's some real big boy and girl stuff. Would you more than likely be willing to say, I'm your coach, right? You get to know me, trust me, like me, love me, all that good stuff, right? More than likely you would come into my platform, and then you would probably double your money or 3 times your money. I don't know, depending on, how things are. So it's kind of like I kick myself every time an opportunity like this pulls up. Like, I'm gonna give you another example. I have a platform right now, $25,000 get you to $5 to $6 million for a project. You have to have a project. It's a real legitimate deal. It's all lawyered up. You get to bring your financial team. You get to bring your attorneys. This ain't no Ponzi scheme. This is real serious stuff that a lot of us as Black people don't have access to. I can give you a whole lot of stuff like that. I don't like to water hose people in the public eye, because one of the things is this: a lot of the things that I do, they're very creative. They're all legal. I have a felony. I'm not trying to do anything to put me in harm's way or you in harm's way. I don't play that. I'm not about that life. I'm about standing for excellence. I'm about standing in integrity, like with everything in me. My heart is grounded in integrity. And I stand on the shoulders of excellence. So at the end of the day, I'm not here to play. I'm not here to take someone's money and not do the right thing, or say something I can't do. I'm not doing it. Now I do leverage my money with other platforms that grow my money. So if I could do it with my money, I could do it with your money. Because this is the thing. I went live a few times to talk to people about how to triple their money, how to double their money. And people were scared to make an investment, just real talk. And I'm just like, why am I around all these people scared to make investments? Because a lot of people make investments. I mean, that's the way of the world. I mean, if you want to become wealthy, but you don't have to. You should make some investments, right? That would help you. Compounding interest is the eighth power of the world. Compounding interest is the eighth power of the world. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, um, we have to put ourselves in position to win and to do things that are like different than what we've been doing. So if you want different, if you want radical, and if you want to, rock with Coach Millionista, if you want to be a part of my triple pay product. Oh, I love how that sounds. There's actually a single pay and a double pay, but triple pay just sounds so sexy. And this is the thing: you can get started with as little as $300. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Like, okay, you give me $300, and then in 2 years you get back 900. Well, I mean that ain't gonna change the zip code. I know, right? But what it does is it puts you in my circle. And then you get to see all the other stuff I get to do. And then you get to do some of the things that I do. And so you get to level up on a whole nother level. And then what you do with that information is up to you. But now you got started for something. So let me tell you something. I don't have a product for less than $10,000. Real talk. I don't have a product for less than 10 grand, which is one reason why I don't spend a whole lot of time on social media doing dances and all this other stuff. Because see, your girl over here, she really working. She has a team, she has a staff, she's really working. So you don't get to see me all the time. And I get it. Some people are like, well, she's, maybe looking, I'm not consistent or whatever. No, I'm not consistent here, but I am challenging myself to be more consistent because I really want to bring more of my people into my house. And I want you to get what you pay for. I want you to get more than what you pay for. I have an amazing coaching course. I have an amazing, 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 amazing staff. I have an amazing group of mentors and other coaches who coach me. So at the end of the day, when you're ready to take it to the next level, I'm like, look, be a part of my triple pay. Real simple, right? Well, this is your girl, Dr. Khadija Chapman, Coach Millionista. I'm going to sign off here and, go to callkhadija.com to schedule your one-on-one with me, and I'll take you through my process. You get to see my webinar, and you get my questionnaire, and you get all the other great things that I have in store for you. All right, guys, talk to you guys soon. Peace, love, and light.